Giannis has been the face of the Milwaukee Bucks for nearly a decade now. But with recent trade rumors, roster shakeups, and Giannis's own comments,
I don't know, man.
many are wondering, is Giannis done with the Bucks? Today we're diving deep into why this question is more relevant than ever. Giannis is currently under contract through the 2025-26 season that pays him upwards of $50 million annually. On the court, he's still dominant, averaging about 30 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists last season, showing no clear signs of decline. Physically, he remains one of the most imposing players in the league with improved shooting and playmaking every year, but the Bucks' front office has been forced into tough decisions. The team's core around Giannis has completely vanished, and there's growing chatter that Milwaukee is struggling to build a strong supporting cast. This has led some analysts to speculate if Giannis is growing frustrated with the roster around him.
He's evaluating whether his best fit is in Milwaukee or is it elsewhere, and he wants to win a second championship. So he's asking that question over and over.
Milwaukee's recent moves have been bold, but also risky. Trading away key players like Jrue Holiday and bringing in new pieces like Damian Lillard, who was later traded again, and other veterans aim to create a win-now mentality. But chemistry and fit have been an ongoing issue. The Bucks were eliminated earlier than expected in the playoffs last season, sparking rumors that the team's strategy isn't working. For Giannis, this might feel like déjà vu. After winning the title in 2021, the Bucks have struggled to maintain that championship-level roster. Without a reliable second star or a consistent supporting cast, the pressure on Giannis is immense. He's had to carry the team on his back more often than any superstar should. Giannis has always expressed loyalty to Milwaukee, calling it home and appreciating the fans, but over the last year, his comments have been more guarded and sometimes vague.
I don't know, man. I wish I was still playing. I wish I was still competing and going back to Milwaukee. I don't know.
He's mentioned the desire for a championship-caliber team, but also the frustration of repeated early playoff exits. Giannis hasn't made any definitive statements, but insiders report he's in serious evaluation over the team's direction amid hard offseason changes. Yet, when streamer IShowSpeed asked if he plans to stay, Giannis responded,
"So you staying in Milwaukee?"
Probably. We'll see. Probably. I love Milwaukee.
And ESPN's Brian Windhorst emphasized no trade market or discussion right now. He's not asking, and the Bucks aren't looking to trade him. Still, nothing is contractually set. His future isn't finalized, and the Bucks keep making moves to get him to stay. They waived and stretched Damian Lillard to free cap space and added center Miles Turner while re-signing role players like Gary Trent Jr. and Bobby Portis. With every trade and waiver, the onus on Giannis grows, and it raises serious questions about whether that's enough to keep him invested. Teams across the league are tracking him closely. The Nets, Knicks, and other contenders are eyeing a potential deal if it opens up. Unfortunately for Giannis, the Rockets, who would have been Giannis's best chance of winning a championship, just use up all of their cap space on acquiring Kevin Durant. Rumors still swirl, but for now, no team has a deal in place, and Giannis himself hasn't formally opened the door. Giannis remains the franchise pillar. He's a historic player to the city and fan base, and they've been building with him at the core since 2013. Giannis recently shared he still hopes to return to the finals with the Bucks, and league leaders emphasize there's no active trade market right now. If the Bucks solidify their roster, perhaps with free agents or hidden trades, Giannis might see enough upside to stay put. That said, the cracks are real. Lack of picks, aging veteran core, and playoff shortcomings. Without bold action, Milwaukee may not be competitive. If Giannis wants a championship before time runs out, joining a team with more support or flexibility might make sense, especially if roster goals diverge. This leaves the door open to speculation. If the Bucks don't improve their roster significantly, will Giannis consider other options? His family is still rooted in Milwaukee, but professional athletes make decisions based on winning opportunities. A Giannis trade or free agency move would be one of the biggest in NBA history, reshaping the balance of power in the league. The Bucks would face a rebuilding phase, while the team acquiring Giannis would instantly become a championship favorite. On the flip side, Giannis has deep ties to Milwaukee. The Bucks have committed to building around him once again, reportedly working on key trades and free agent signings to bring in more talent. The Bucks' ownership and management have publicly stated their intention to keep Giannis happy and competitive. Winning in Milwaukee means being the cornerstone of a franchise with passionate fans and a strong culture. For Giannis, this might outweigh the lure of other markets, especially if the Bucks' roster improves this offseason. In short, if the Bucks don't offer a blueprint for immediate success, Giannis may pivot next season. So, is Giannis done with the Bucks? Right now, the answer is unclear. On paper, he's still the Bucks' leader and under contract, but the combination of roster instability, playoff disappointments, and subtle hints from Giannis himself means the question will hang over Milwaukee all season. The next few months will be crucial, both for the Bucks' front office and for Giannis personally.